Hello and welcome back to the 6th episode of the 5th playthrough of Conquest of Elysium 5 here on my channel, and we're still playing through the Druid on count difficulty with Wilder enabled. Now, I played the previous episodes yesterday and I was pretty tired when I played them, leading to a few mistakes, like for instance suiciding an army into this by misclicking, suiciding like 2 leaders into something here without an army, also by misclicking, and some other misclicks here and there that didn't really have that devastating effects, but we've been hampering ourselves making these mistakes and delaying our progress and such. So we could be certainly in a better position right now had we not been doing those stupid things. However, we do have this guy here that took this guard tower, and he has a bunch of cloud elementals. And I hate cloud elementals. Air shield 50. The shield of air can deflect standard missile attacks like arrows and javelins, but it will not affect spells or siege engine missiles. The value of the air shield is the chance of blowing away an incoming projectile so that it misses its target, and it's ethereal on top of that. So these are just fun. A bunch of these in the tower. I'm not going to try to even begin attacking. Actually, they have a level 1 elemental magic guy. Okay, well, it's about to turn into spring. We also have a battle about to go on here. One outside this guard tower taking on some bandits. And we have this army coming over here to render some support as well. Then we have this army here, with which we will start upgrading this ancient forest a little bit. We upgraded this with some defenses and Lord of the Wilds. We're gaining forest tiles and whatnot over time, and stuff spawns in the forest, so hopefully this can manage on its own for now, because we do have other more pressing issues to deal with. Okay, he moved up here. Let's see how that went. Hopefully he only had like 2 AP left, so he couldn't go too far, and maybe we can take him on with a larger army. As the brigands were fighting outside the guard tower. That went okay, I suppose. Lost 2 wolf, a snake, and 2 boars. Not too bad, as long as we keep the big ones. But this army is consisting of a plethora of rabbits, which, you know, isn't the best necessarily. But, oh well. We're just kind of serving to take an attack from the enemy, so that something more important doesn't. We did lose the chieftain. He's a frontline commander, and he's not really good or strong at all, so I think we're going to steer away from these unless we need them in a pinch or something. We lost him. We lost 27 rabbits and 2 woodmen. And spring is here, which is good, because we need the herb income. So what I'm going to do real quick is go up here and do Lord of the Wild, so that we start, or the forest there starts getting claimed on its own. And I'm going to go and shut down this brigand lair, because we can't afford to do, to create Heart of the Forest. So some cloud elementals here. I don't really want to attack that, if I'm honest. I have such bad experiences with these freaking clouds. But maybe if we're lucky. Oh, he's only got 2 AP left. That's unfortunate, but this guy's there at least. We're gonna go into the forest here with Waldo. And we're gonna try to get this guy. We have 3 armies around him now, so let's see what that will lead to. Since we have the woodmen with us here, they only have 2 AP, since they're slow. We can't move any further, and I don't really want to do minor animal summoning, because it's just been giving us a bunch of rabbits, but I'll do it anyway, because we need to strengthen this army a little bit as we move along here. And I need to save the herb for other things at the moment, so yeah, some monkeys. I mean, it's better than nothing. Is it good enough to take on this army here? No, I wouldn't say so. So I need to be a bit careful, but at least we have a fighting force here, and our messenger crows are still just roaming around pretty much where I released them, being pretty useless, so gotta love that as well. Moving on to the next turn and hoping this warlock guy does not attack. Okay. If we aren't able to get them here, I'm going to cry a little bit. Damn it, these barbarians are blocking the northernmost army to join in the fight. Which might be a good thing actually, because maybe we shouldn't throw them into that fight. Okay, so those just some wolves roaming around in the forest here. And I just took all the animals that were in this forest with me, so... It's just we need to deal with these constant incursions of dwarves and warlocks and barbarians. There's always something. We can't just like claim control here and move on and start exploring. I would like to say that everything here is what I intend to make like our main area where we just gain control, and then we can get on the warpath because we'll have the resources from here to do that. Hopefully, anyway. So yeah, these guys kinda putting a little stop to my plans, so which is annoying. In fact, I'm gonna put just some garbage units that I don't necessarily need on this brigand lair here. We'll take all these battle fright dudes and put them in there as well. So yeah, I'm just... What's this? Never healing wound, chest wound. Yeah, we'll put them in him there as well. Debilitating wound, feeble-minded, you can go. Never healing wound, you can go. Debilitating wound, you can go. I'm not gonna move away the Sacred Moose, even though he has never healing wound. And yeah, so just we leave those in the Brigand Lair, now we move back to the Greater Wilds. So just like there's 30 units are now guarding that frickin' Brigand Lair, so it's not likely someone's gonna wander in and reactivate it. Now we have these guys over here that we will attack with both these armies after we claim these tiles here. Now, is this going to be enough? I don't know. I simply don't know. I really hope so. But the air elementals are such a massive pain in the ass in my experience. Like, such a massive pain in the ass. This is like my most feared enemy in the game. Clouds. Just a bunch of these. Can just be so devastating, honestly. Okay, we're gonna move on now. We're gonna do another minor animal summoning. Okay, that's not super good, but hopefully these guys are reluctant to attack us since we have a numerically superior army to them. But obviously if they attack us, that's not gonna matter because we mostly have a bunch of rabbits and crappy monkeys. This guy is a bit throwaway though, so it's not a biggie if we lose him. It would obviously be better if we didn't lose him. So we'll move on to the next turn. We've been ambushed somewhere. How are we ambushed between turns when we haven't made moves? And there you go. So there's a lot of battles coming in here now. Okay, well, oh, we ambushed them. I see, okay. I see that we actually took out this guy and removed him from the game, so we defeated this AI. Let's see how much that cost us though. I'm quite psyched about getting rid of him, to be honest. That's gonna... because he's just running around being annoying in my territory here, so him out of the game, perfect. Eat it, cloud elemental pieces of trash. Eat it. Okay, what do we lose, sir? 2 slinger, 6 wolf, 3 dare, snake, serpent, boar, great boar, leogryph, amphithyr. I don't know how to say this thing. What a weird word. But Kiparissos, the warlock, has been eliminated. The last commander was slain by Waldo the Druid. Very nice. Now, okay, our messenger crows decided to say hello to these wolves for some reason, so very nice. They have been very good so far. Oh, we actually had 4 stealth here, so they walked into an ambush. Had they seen me, they might not have attacked. So that's unfortunate, because now we lose this army. But we are free to take some of these armies that were fighting the warlock and engage them with these now and send them down on the southeast side here. Well, let's see. I mean, maybe... Nah, well, we're fucked. We are fucked. But, yeah. Oh well. How many did we kill? 8 of them. Okay. It's okay, it's fine. It could be worse, I suppose. And we're just gonna use special power here and celebrate the death of the warlock. Thank crap for that. And we're also gonna put out a Heart of the Forest here. Might as well go for summon Mythic Beast while we're at it. Just get a few more of those. Ah, feels good, feels good. We're gonna take Waldo and we're gonna attack the Mounted Chief here, and we're gonna have Waldo start kind of regrouping and increasing his army size. We're gonna take this army, send it down here, and then start moving here with it, with Vercingetorix. And now we can do some stuff. So Waldo can clear up this area here a little bit, and if we can get another army going with just Celtilis the Vergobret, yeah, sure, we'll go for Celtilis the Vergobret. I should have hired him. No, I couldn't hire him anywhere else actually. So I'm just gonna rename him. I don't think there's any use to these other than just they can command some units around. We're gonna call him Nautilian. Since he's, well, Naut is a Norwegian word for someone that ain't exactly too useful, so, and he isn't exactly too useful, so I think it's fitting. And yeah, did we lose too much here? A snake and a, oh, we lost that? Really, was it too wounded or some shit? Either way. And it took out another there, these brigands, that's fine. There's the two wolves here. I think we'll just yeah, we'll just have this guy roam down and deal with that. And Nautilian will go around this forest here and pick himself up a little army from these random spawns that have come in from Lord of the Wild. And he can start doing stuff over here. Actually, we'll have a few wolves in there. So yeah, he will just gain units from picking up what's in this forest, and then moving it over here, picking up a few of the random spawns there. And yeah, we'll kind of just see how we do it. I want to strengthen this army a little bit before we move on with it. We now have 2 enemies left. I believe this guy is the dwarf. I don't know who the other is, but one of these are the dwarf that has been yeah, kind of sending units, small raiding parties that has no effect to my area quite a bit. We're going to go for major animal summoning here. We're going to do the same next turn, I believe. Yeah, we'll do the same next turn. Maybe we should actually get some stuff going with this guy as well. Actually, let's just move out with this guy. I'll move. Ah, damn it, I wanted to summon some messenger crows, but I guess we stumbled into some brigands. That being said, there's a brigand lair here we need to deal with, so we should probably go and take that with Rexarion. He does not have the command beast things active, which is good, because we need him to actually do some damage in this ambush. That's all we could do. Ah yeah, I need to deal with those barbarians. They are pesky as hell. Right, just some brigands as expected. Hopefully no casualties. Nope, none. Fantastic. I took out a messenger crow. That's not really something I care about. I took out some for snakes. Also not really something I care about. Don't know if we already had a scout there. We did. But I guess we can have 2 in case the scout finds a way to die. And this army should definitely be strong enough to just punch through here. The only negative is that we have Vercingetorix as a commander. Oh lord, he's got a festering wound. Oh no. He's deceased. He's gonna die soon. Leaving the army without a commander, so we need to get a new commander, but I'm not going to send this guy over here. I got other things I need to do over here, so we can just, when he dies, the army is stationary there for then, until we get a new commander to them, and I think that's just how it's going to have to be, unfortunately. We're going to pick up some units on our way to the enemy territory and strengthen this guy's army a little bit so it can actually take on something at least. Alright, so we got Ixarion here. Tower of Elements, we'll take it and we'll crush this dwarf army here as well. They just have like these tiny little armies that are so useless around everywhere. But we've got Lesser Ritual of Mastery, because I would like to have the ability to summon crows on Waldo. Whose coast is that? Do we... I'm gonna have to look into that crow right there. Right, they got crushed, quite obviously, and hopefully the same can be said about these guys. We should probably strengthen our army here for Waldo a little bit. And kind of think of it, what better way to do that than get into the Ancient Forest and start spamming mythical stuff. Ah yeah, we need to get rid of these brigands as well. I'm gonna take Ixarion here, we're gonna remove Briar, Cage and Shooting Taunts and activate Command Beasts. And well, we'll do only Command Beasts and Shooting Taunts, I guess. I'll put some slingers in here actually, just to fend off giant ants and whatnot. There is a Raven Spy here, so we should probably go and deal with that, but for now we need to strengthen this army a little bit more with some of these random spawns. So he's dead in 9 turns at most, which is obviously not ideal. Hopefully we can just eliminate these guys, claim a few forests, maybe get the Ancient Forest there before it's too late. I kind of want to take the cigarette. I've also been just kind of... I haven't really been able to prioritize it. It's not doing anything to us down there, so I just kind of left it so far. We have a bit of herbs to spend, which is nice. As Raven Spy is at least not capturing any of the stuff, so that's good. Alright, Battle in the Plain. Which went pretty much as expected. I suppose we can just turn off the Command Beasts entirely, as he's kind of past that, seemingly. Like the Tramplers in front there, they just kind of push stuff back so he doesn't get to actually cast charm spells on it. But we need to go and shut down this brigand lair here, because the sooner the better, if I'm honest. And there might be more brigand lairs up in this area here as well, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the Greater Wild here. No, sorry, the... oh yeah, the Greater Wild, the Ancient Forest, and we're gonna do some mythical summoning stuff. And this isn't like a super good army, but it's certainly good enough to take out like a couple of brigands. Now, where did this cavalry go? Oh, it went down there, so I'm an idiot. This is annoying. This is very annoying. Now we need a commander. Hope I didn't have a commander available there and then just kind of passed on it. Right, but we've dealt with the Warlock now, so we can just take out the wildlife here, secure the surrounding area here, and then take the war effort to the enemy after that, I think. We don't need to secure the entire map, but if we can secure a good base to fuel ourselves with, that'd be good. Okay, we're up against a Necromancer. I am not a big fan of that. Simply due to his deceased and all of that type of crap. His plagues and whatnot. Now the barbarians are down there, so we're gonna have to move in on them a little bit. This is quite annoying. Okay, we're gonna go for that brigand lair. There, it's been shut down. We're gonna take the Arrow Keep as well. Can I get a commander? No, I cannot get a commander. I will then get some more slingers here. So we got 10 slingers guarding this. That should be enough to hold that against most stuff, really. And Lord of the Wild is in effect, taking some forests there and there, some swamps there and there, increasing our herb income quite substantially, and we are gonna go for Ritual of Grand Mastery, Shepherds of the Wood. By performing this ritual in an ancient forest, the Druid calls the Shepherd of Wood. They used to tend the forests in ancient times. The shepherds will grow in numbers over time, and they will usually roam around in the vicinity of the forest, eliminating any enemies they encounter. We might try that, but we won't try that right now. I need some more Ritual of Grand Mastery going off, but we're not going to do that right now. I'm hoping to get the ability to summon some of these extremely powerful things, like a Beholder, for instance. But yeah, let's see. Okay, he just took the Brigand lair and then backed off. Good. He's as annoyed at the Brigands as I am. And so we are joining forces there, seemingly. Now I need a commander. We're not getting one still. Okay, what are these? Can they just fuck off? Like, honestly? Can they just stop riding away? All the freaking... Jesus Christ, they're annoying. Oh no, there's stuff in her? Okay, I'm assuming Brigands, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're gonna summon Mythic Beast, though. Okay, a few Wyverns. Black Hound, this was kind of underwhelming, if I'm being honest. That being said, I think we'll just start attacking stuff. Poison Cloud, 1 to 3 damage. That's not too bad. We'll take those out, see what's in the area here. Oh, an Ancient Temple. Dust Priest, Necromancer level 2. That sounds like fun. Dust King. Ancient Temple. Counts as a temple, and so does a cigarette, so I'm not sure we really need to go for the Ancient Temple. The cigarette seems like something we could do with less casualties. Finally one of our messenger crows have decided to be somewhat useful. Can you believe it? Okay, we got the bear and the main army here now. 35 units here. This is enough to roam around and just deal with minor nuisances, I mean. Okay. And the dwarf is roaming out, but that's not a biggie. Not whatsoever. I think we have been able to deal with some of our issues adequately. And if we can just take out those damn pesky barbarians as well, I would greatly appreciate that. Right, okay. And hopefully no casualties. No casualties. Very nice. So I think we could get a scout. Maybe not here though, unfortunately. We can't find anything there. Crystal Globe. That keeps spamming out units, doesn't it? Square can be activated. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what they do, but they, in previous playthroughs I've had, they've been face spiders have seemed to seemingly churn out endlessly from these. I don't know if that's after you activate them, so in case it is, we are not going to activate them. 2 cavalrymen here. Okay, we'll send Rexarion just to scrape them off the earth real quick. Fantastic, we got that guy. We'll get a scout going here, and we'll also just get some more slingers here, just so this place is as secure as can be. Alright, yeah, we could put one more slinger in, but this is fine. 15 slingers, absolutely decent. Should be enough to fend off any of the roamers. And I know showing independent moves slows things down, but I want to know what they're doing. Because I don't want to, like, miss someone taking over, like, 7 resource tiles for me before I notice that he even exists, so. I'm gonna speed up here and hopefully take no casualties. Come on. Come on, be good, be good. Lost a moose, I guess it's fine. We lost one moose. That's totally acceptable. He's dead in 6 turns now. So the sooner we can get another commander to this army, the better. We can maybe make some progress, maybe even take this ancient force before he dies if we're lucky. We're gonna send this guy out and take these things there. Now this army, I think we'll backtrack a slight bit. Or maybe actually we should deal with these bears that are roaming here. Yeah. Well. Alright, so still all these annoying bandits and brigands and shit around here. Which we should probably deal with. We're out of AP though, so we can't do that quite yet. Man, there's a lot of animals and stuff roaming, but that's not the worst. The worst would be the warlock. Now we got a Virgo Brett. That should be sufficient. Okay, yeah, so this Virgo Brett here, he needs to go around and just get more units. We lost 4 there. So he's just gonna pick up the random spawns, and we're gonna take a Virgo Brett from here. And let's just purchase a random scout here. Here's some slingers, so I can hold the tower against bandits. Hopefully. Echo. Asintus, we'll call him. Now we're gonna move him in here, so hopefully we are in time. Okay, we can finally start eliminating these animals, taking that frickin' ancient forest, and oh, wouldn't you know, there's a beholder. I would hope to be able to summon one of these pretty soon. As you can see, they have a lot of spells, making them quite deadly. They can be a massive problem to take on, in my experience. So do I take the brigands or the bear? I think let's get rid of the brigands. And Noctilius here. Well, he's just going to backtrack a bit, take this farm, and then pick up some more animals, and then he can go west a little bit, I suppose. Finally, one of our messenger codes are finally being useful. We've summoned so many of them, and they've all been just stupid and useless. So finally, that's not the case anymore. It's been a long time coming, if I may say so. Man, all these roamers are so annoying because they're slowing down my progress. Like, I just want to get to like the main things that I want to capture and such. Get the forests, get the ancient forests, etc. Get all that stuff. But there's so much roaming around in what I would consider my territory that, yeah. Okay, we lost a bear. That's just roaming around somewhere. That's fine. Gonna have to take on these bandits. Don't want them roaming here. And yeah, okay, well there's probably some brigands still down, shouldn't be a problem to be honest. In case of this, let's just join in with Lexarion so we don't take too many casualties. And we're gonna do this. Cynthius will take control of everything here, and when that leader dies, well then that leader dies, I guess. We could probably stand getting some slingers in this tower as well, just for protection. Now we're moving on to the next turn. Okay, so dwarfs over here as well with the tiny eye. They just have like commanders with nearly nothing everywhere. I don't get it, but oh well. Right, ambushes are fun. Don't take the leader out, please. That would be so freaking annoying. Oh my god, it's so freaking annoying. God damn it. Okay, well, then we just take this army with Lexarion here, and I guess the moose can make a lot of these beasts primal beasts. Debilitating wound, death wish, chest wound. We're just gonna station that guy here. Feeble-minded, festering wound. Yeah, we'll station him as well. With his battle fight, we'll leave him behind. Leave the Dares behind, I guess. Ah, now we got so many of them. Might as well make them primal Dares. Just a debilitating wound. Yeah, we'll just leave like the tiny force behind her. Oh yeah, we'll go attack these spells so they don't roam around and bother us. And let's take out these wolves as well. I mean, right now we're just pretty much on cleanup duty here, it feels like. Although we can make some progress with this guy. And take some forests, gain some herb income, etc. We do have a decent amount of herbs coming in. We're gonna get some more slingers, although we should probably save a little bit of gold for commanders. So yeah. Okay. Battle in the Dead Forest. Should be no problem. Yeah, no casualties. Battle in the Forest also should be no problem. Fantastic. Chieftain for 49. We unfortunately can't afford him, and I'm not really looking to hire chieftains either way because the frontline commanders, meaning they just die a lot. Yeah, okay, so we've kind of gained control of this area. And I suppose we could pick up these animals here, like why not turn them primal if they aren't already. And use them as throwaway units or whatever. We don't really need to guard the brigand lair anymore, I think. Oh, well, maybe we do. Or either that or we need to kill these. So let's kill these. Get them out of here and not have to worry about this frickin' area that much anymore. We'll take that forest tile, we're going to attack these, and we're going to just take out all animals that we can here before we take the ancient forest, so we don't have to go back and deal with roamers. And it's late spring of year 9, and I think we're at the 30-minute mark now, so... Okay, I think we made some good progress in this episode here. We did annihilate the Warlock, which is perfect, because now, honestly, I don't fear the other ones that much. The Necromancer can be a bit bothersome, sure, but right now we can finally start taking control of all this area here, and then kind of taking it from there. And if we can, maybe with this good herb income that we should have come summer next turn, maybe we can start upgrading Waldo a little bit. Let's see what level 3 spells he got actually. Poison Wine Growth. Special effect, Entanglement, only affects enemy units, area of effect, burst 25, range 8. Extra effect if target is affected. It's 1 to 5 damage of poison. 2 combat rounds to cast this though. I don't know. I simply don't know. Don't think we want to be using Earthquake though. Damage 1 to 5. Times 5 damage versus walls. Could be useful in a siege, I guess. Special effects stun, strength negates. The spell takes 2 combat rounds to cast. I mean, sure, I guess we can have this. Oak Army, Barricade, Befriend Animal. Yeah, sure. It doesn't have the best spells, so I've just kind of mainly been focusing on the rituals with this guy. And I think this is the guy, Rixarion, I focus a little bit more on spells on. But now we need to focus our gold more on commanders, I think, so we can have more armies roaming the land here to deal with minor pesky nuisances. Either way, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you would consider leaving a like and or subscribing to my channel. It would certainly help my channel out, and well, there's a comment section if you got something to say. And yeah, with that, I bid you farewell. Have a good one.